LP.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Troxel Sports Talk. We are live for Ohio State Buckeyes and the Michigan State Spartans. What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you guys all. We are on the road to 1.5. Louise, appreciate you for coming out. Says hola. Dwayne Boatwright, appreciate you, brother. Jeffrey Russell, John Harold, Claudia, Leedy, Shane. Appreciate you guys all for rocking with me. The real Detroit fan, Detroit Lions fan. What's going on? Nothing much, just roaming on YouTube, lol. Well, appreciate that, brother. What's going on, AT? Louisiana Sports Talk, what's going on? What's going on, West Branch Ball? There you go, Jeffrey. He's in the building now. What's going on, John Brooks? How's it going, brother? I'm good, bro. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Oh, you're welcome, John. Clippers giving it to the Lakers. Go Clippers. Sorry, Art. It's just, man, you never really hear about the Michigan, or wow, I almost said Michigan State Clippers. About the Los Angeles Clippers actually being in contention for a title. Like, they might have had a little bit of hopes with the big three that they had with Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan, but when have they really had a real legit shot? They still had to go through the Spurs. They still had to go through the Lakers. They still had to go through, so many other, great teams. Whereas the Clippers this year, they really have a legit shot. Jeffrey says, I was starting to think that you're getting cold feet, West Branch. John says, thanks. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we are close to a number change, y'all. So I'm excited. We got a great game on the list with the Ohio State Buckeyes and Michigan State Spartans. I am a Michigan Wolverine fan, so for me personally, I wish both teams would end in a tie. But you know, if I do got to pick a winner, I hate to say it, but go Spartans. But I do hope this is a good game like it's advertised, and, and we have some fun in here. I think this will be a good one. Absolutely, Jeffrey. Oh, absolutely. Much love to Amy and Amor. Absolutely, John. Hey, I gotta stick with the dirty glove. Hope it's a good game. Yeah, absolutely, John. Yeah, I was supposed to be on earlier at 11 for the Michigan Wolverines and the Maryland Terrapins, but man, that fight last night for UFC, that trash main event, and then the time change, it got your boy. It got your boy. What's going on, Gabe the Goat? Says, I got MSU by 12. That's what's up. Man, if they was not playing copywritten music, I'd be putting on that what do you call it? They got the what do you call it going on? The starting lineup? But for the lineup, it's CJ Walker, Luther Muhammad, Dwayne Washington, Andre Wesson, and Caleb Wesson. Michigan State is Cassius Winston, Rocket Watt, Kyle Ahrens, Aaron Henry, and Xavier Tillman.
This is his 7th straight season of winning 20 or more games.
We are in action, folks.
Gardner Webb and Butler, and now in Columbus.
Fortunate to have him in Columbus. He's been outstanding.
They're getting ready to tip off.
Hall of Famer Tom Izzo, as good as it gets, manning the sidelines, and he's done it for a long time, trying to get another championship here today.
8 Final Fours in the last 20 years of his 25 as the head coach and an assistant to Judd before that, and of course the national championship in 2000.
I think we got the Royals or Cubs today.
Number 19 against number 16 is our matchup. And the seeding will kind of
hey,
talk about
shout out to the Tigers winning today.
But you saw the standings with Wisconsin and Maryland both at 14 and 6, and they have a share of the
Michigan State won
crown.
9 of the last 11 meetings.
With that,
so Michigan State, you got some pressure on you. Let's make it 10 out of 12.
Me, Brad. I left a year early when I was back playing at Ohio State, so never experienced senior day. Clearly it's going to take place after this game, but nonetheless the emotion of family and special feelings, you never know how that will play out between the lines of a game. So we'll see how that
All right, they're about to tip it.
Cassius Winston in particular.
The ball is up, and Michigan State wins the opening tip.
And the Spartans have it first. And a quick whistle. Didn't take
and Muhammad is called for the foul.
Luther Muhammad tried to stay with Cassius Winston and grabbed him. So the first foul of the game, as Clark said, 8 seconds in.
Let me see if I can get everything refreshed.
Luther Muhammad has been terrific defensively. Did a really good job in the second half against Ayo Dosunmu, but that time allowed Winston to get to his right hand.
All right, Winston with the opening dunk.
For Winston with the opening basket.
CJ Walker.
Tillman matched up on
Caleb
Wesson, 2 outstanding big guys, and he's got
Wesson got it blocked. Ahrens with the ball. Cassius Winston brings it up.
Comes in with 63 blocks.
Well, let me see if I can get this.
And loose ball out of bounds. The turnover.
Right,
just a little breakdown here. Nice curl by Winston, and Caleb Wesson faked to help out but had to get back to Tillman. You want to try to force Winston left as much as you can.
Andre Wesson trying to get into his little brother, if you will, his younger brother.
Smaller for sure.
There you go. The 3 won't go for Muhammad. Henry on the drive with the right hand. Tough angle. Got his own rebound and scores.
Part of the reason Michigan State has won 4 in a row is because he's upped his level of production, Aaron Henry. Scoring the ball a little better and also doing a better job on the boards.
Last 7 games, he's averaged 12, 6, and 3 assists.
Yep.
So. And the jumper goes on the outside for C.J. Walker.
And that guy has been a catalyst for the improved play of the Buckeyes, too. He's been outstanding of late. 14 points a game in his last 5. C.J. Walker.
Rocket Watts pull-up jumper
there we
off
go.
the mark. Rebound is Washington's.
Buckeyes have been playing with a little more pace, too, offensively during this winning streak, Brad. Trying to get into things a little quicker.
Here's Andre Wesson backing in against Arns. A kick out on the baseline. Muhammad's 3. This time it goes.
Chris Holtmann told us before the game, Michigan State superb defensively, but you will get good shots, and you've got to cash in when you get them.
Winston doubled. They move it around the perimeter. Arns, the senior, making the start. This is a 3. And Caleb Wesson the rebound. Washington almost lost the handle and with the left hand scores.
That's another example of that quick probing attack, Brad, that Ohio State has employed here during this winning streak. And a nice decision that time by Washington to get to the rack.
So 7 straight run here for the Buckeyes, and another Michigan State turnover. And ahead, Andre Wesson. No foul called on Henry.
The inability of Wesson to go off of 1 foot allowed Henry to get back into it and block it because he tried to launch off 2 feet.
Henry, a nice little dime inside at Tillman.
There we go, yo.
Basket.
All right, 7-6, 16-28 remaining in the first. Washington with the basketball, drives it,
Washington on the drive,
shoots
way
it.
off the back of the iron.
Aaron's with the rebound. Cassius Winston brings it up.
Cassius, look out behind. I guess he knew that guy was behind him.
And up and under.
Yes, it is. He is so,
8-7.
so good in the open court. And it appeared as though he had eyes behind his head there, but he's got a wonderful feel.
C.J. Walker with the basketball.
For what he's doing offensively.
Got it to Wesson. Gave it to his brother Wesson.
Wesson, the drop step to the baseline. Couldn't get it.
Missed
to go.
it. Tillman with the rebound. Cassius Winston with the ball.
And Winston
got it to
down
Watt and got it.
Well,
it's
number
10-7.
in his career.
He is such a great dime dropper. Cassius
West Branch
Winston,
Ball
if
says,
you get
this
open, he'll
is
find you on time
Sparta.
and on target more times than not.
Claudia says, go
Walker
Bucks.
with a pull-up with the left hand. Rebound is Tillman's.
Tillman with the rebound. Cassius Winston brings it up.
Winston looking to run the lob underneath.
Oh,
Off the mark.
got it to
Comes
Watt.
free to watch, though, in the corner.
I think that was a good heads-up
Watt
play
with
by
the
Henry
ball.
to kind of push it towards
Shoots
Watt
a
'cause he
3
couldn't get-
and good.
Watch for 3.
It is 13-7.
A game of spurts in both directions.
Yep. And Chris Holtmann told us before the game.
All right,
you've got
C.J.
to be
Walker
able
with
to
the basketball.
withstand Michigan
Washington
State's
shoots a
ability
3,
to spurt on
misses.
you.
Watts with the rebound. Cassius
9-0
Winston
run
brings
by the
it up.
Spartans after a 7 straight run
Shoots
by
a
the
3
Buckeyes,
off the
Tillman,
back iron.
what a
Tillman
rebound.
with the rebound.
right back to him.
Cassius Winston
Watts
to
deep
Watts.
3.
Watts for 3
Off the
and
window.
got it off the glass.
Not sure
It
they
is
called that one, Rocky, but you'll take
16-7.
it.
Timeout, Ohio State. So I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials as soon as the game resumes. I do resume the game audio. I do appreciate you guys for being patient. If we could get those likes up, can we at least get 30 likes? The goal is always 50 likes. So if we can get 50, that's awesome. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. Set it to all so you don't miss a college basketball game or an NBA game or even the NFL or college football game. Because that's what I do here on Troxel Sports Talk. We are on the road to 1.5. All right, Dwayne. Appreciate that, Dwayne, with the Sports Movement Network merchandise store. Detroit duo of Winston and Watts. Man, that's a nice little 1-2 punch. I'm telling y'all. I'm not a Spartan fan, but hey, that's a nice 1-2 punch. Then you add Tillman to clean up the glass and get them putbacks. You know, but don't sleep on the Weston brothers either for Ohio State. That's a good little 1-2 punch for the Buckeyes. Guys, smash that like. Appreciate that, John. If you guys ain't subscribed to John Brooks, definitely do so. Great content. Also subscribe to Dwayne Boatwright. That's my brother. Wow, Liberty got 30 wins. That's insane. Jeffrey says, I still think we're going to win. I believe.
Rocket.
All right, we are back, folks.
3 baskets for Michigan State to give them this lead. That is stretched out to 9.
Well, now you've got to calm down.
CJ Walker brings it up. Got it to.
Stepped onto the floor. The outstanding freshman has really played well of late with an expanded role in the absence of Kyle
to
Young.
Muhammad.
Caleb Wesson has not
got it to Liddell.
So far. Credit Michigan State's defense for that.
Liddell shoots.
And a whistle on the jump shot.
And misses, but there is a foul.
I think it was Winston, Brad.
And Cassius Winston picks up the foul. Oh, I do got to mute this Survivor commercial. Or ad, I should say. All right. So Liddell's at the free throw line. Misses the first.
Coming off a career high game in the win over Illinois earlier this week with 17 and 11 rebounds to boot.
Yeah, he's got a really bright future, Brad. He can step away and shoot.
And he makes the second.
8
to 16. It's an 8-point game. 14-11 remaining in the first half. Cassius Winston with the ball, drives it. Oh, turned it over. Liddell with the steal. Luther with the basketball. Got it to Walker. To Liddell. To Walker. To Luther. To Wesson. Wesson got it to his brother.
Hands it off to Liddell.
Liddell gets the lay-in to go. Winston with the basketball brings it up the court.
With your passes against a good defensive team.
Cassius Winston with the basketball. Got it to number 11 from Michigan State. To 23 from Michigan State. To Winston, back to 23.
And that jumper by Tillman goes, mid-range shot. He's got
Oh, that's
4.
Tillman. Okay, so Tillman with the jump shot.
They are so good, those two. Winston and Tillman operating in the pick and roll. Tillman is an excellent screener, and he gets out of the screen really quickly, whether he rolls.
Walker with the
pops,
basketball
as he
to
did there.
Liddell. Liddell shoots a three. No good. Tillman with the rebound. Winston brings it up.
Number 3 in the Big Ten in rebounds, over 10 a game, and he's had a good start here in the first 7.5
Got it to
minutes.
44.
On the
Now to
glass.
Tillman.
Here he is offensively.
Tillman backs down Wesson.
Has to give it up. Henry will try a 3.
Henry, no good.
Alive by Malik Hall.
Hall with the rebound. Winston for 3. Got fouled. Goes to the free throw line for 3.
Good action
Luther
here.
Muhammad
There's
picks up the
screen,
foul.
And then you're coming
What's
off,
going on?
and then there's
Allie
a little
Pearson
pop and roll.
Says
Little
go
half roll,
Bucks.
like in between a
Appreciate
full
you for
roll
coming
and a
out.
pop. So we call it a half roll.
Half a pop? Okay,
yeah,
half a roll.
Yeah, half a roll.
I am a Wolverine doing 2 of my
Winston
arch
at the free
rivals,
throw
but
line
we're
is the
going to have some
best
fun
in the
today.
Big Ten from the stripe.
All right, Winston makes the first.
Not a bad combination when you're closing in on 2,000 points. You're closing in on 900 assists, and you can shoot free throws and 3-pointers. That's a pretty good combination.
He's had a
And he
brilliant,
makes them
brilliant
both.
Career. Cassius Winston.
About to shoot the last.
He's in, a small group of players approaching that 2K over 800. Well, he's over the 800 assists. but
Right.
Where's
very
Fishing
well,
at?
Depending on how long.
I don't know. I haven't seen Fishing
Continue to
Essential in a
play.
minute.
Only 5 players in Division I.
And he got all 3 to go.
1900 points and over 850 assists.
We got a
2K points is,
timeout, I
very
believe.
reachable for him.
He's given his team an 11-point lead. as
Nope.
he gets a
Okay,
breather.
Cassius Winston just goes to the bench. Washington to Weston to Walker.
Michigan State just so tied together defensively, Brad. No open spots.
Walker
And
got
there's
it to
a push
Wesson.
by Hall as the Buckeyes
And
try to
Hall
get
picks
it
up a
inside
foul.
to Caleb Wesson there.
All giving away some size to Caleb Wesson. And pushes him from behind, his first.
Walker set to inbound it. Got it to Wesson. Andre Wesson with the basketball.
Buckeyes
Gives
in
it
one
to
of those
Walker.
droughts that Chris Holtman talked about. You've got to be able to
Walker got it to
maintain
Caleb.
contact even when your offense
Back to CJ.
isn't quite clicking.
To Caleb.
Caleb Wesson gives it
To
up on a
Liddell.
Liddell.
And
Yes.
got it. Blocked by Michigan State.
Just clean. It's going to be.
All right, there is a officials timeout, so I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys for being so patient. It is 10-21, Michigan State with an 11-point advantage with 11:58 in the first half. Sparty getting annoying. Troxel should say which brother it is, or which brother has it. What do you mean, West Branch Ball? It's all about Big Brother, Michigan University. Even though we got our tails handed to us today, courtesy of Maryland. Shout out to Maryland for picking up the season finale dub. Wait till football, West Branch. Travis Blitz, they tell you what's up. Well, shout out to the Gridiron Blitz. I didn't see him come in. Yeah, if you guys enjoy XFL football, the Gridiron Blitz is on for the St. Louis Battlehawks and the DC Defenders right now. His link is in my description below. He is also a co-founder of the Sports Movement Network, just like myself. We gave Maryland advice, the two brothers on OSU. Hey, we done told, what do you call it? Ohio State how to beat y'all, too. So we return the favor. Tampa Bay and Detroit Red Wings in 5 minutes. Watch out for me. I'm dunking off them subs today. That's what's up. Shout out to Dwayne Boatwright. Now comes the real pressure, though, Dwayne. You got to put out more content and, what do you call it? And give those new subscribers, you know, your best content. He does a great job over there. Definitely subscribe if you haven't to Dwayne Boatwright. What's going on, Josh Jackson? I'm definitely not a fan of OSU. All right, Gabe Brown with the travel.
In terms of unranked teams knocking off ranked team, it's going to continue through the tournament.
What do you think about Big Ten 10 teams?
I think so. It looks that way with Rutgers getting a good road win yesterday at Purdue. I think you've got 10 that.
Wow.
Right now,
Maryland's
like
projected the 3 seed. Michigan State's projected the 3 seed. Tie between Penn State and Ohio State for the 5 seed.
Well, the last trip down, Ohio State had its first turnover.
Washington to Andre Wesson, and Wesson with the bucket and the foul.
Advantage that time. Foster Lawyer was matched up on.
Hey, absolutely, Dwayne.
Rocket Watts initially. Lawyer comes in late to try to help out. But either way, there was a size advantage that the Buckeyes were able to exploit by getting that ball over the top to Andre Wesson.
Andre, a good free throw shooter.
Well, he's really improved each year of his career at Ohio State. Just a really value utility guy in that he does.
All right, Wesson's shooting one.
And here recently, he's been able to average right around 10
and he
points
gets
a game,
it to
which is
go.
huge.
13 to 21.
One of 16 sets of brothers playing in Division I basketball. And we've got guys on.
Watt misses it.
Ohio State has the Arns and
Brown got it to Winston.
That's right, yeah. Justin and Kyle.
Right.
Liddell with the rebound. CJ Walker brings it up.
The Buckeyes can execute and get a quality look.
Washington with the basketball.
Here in the first 8
Screen by Wesson. Screen by Liddell. Washington still with the basketball. There is a foul.
On the drive, a lot of dribbling. Kithier picks up the foul. Aaron Henry's going to check back in.
I believe that is Keither.
For the Spartans. Talked about the Orange brothers. Justin's on the floor.
All right, Liddell back to C.J. Walker.
He's a designated three-point shooter. He's made 18 shots in the Big Ten. In Big Ten play, 15 of them.
Liddell shoots it and got the jumper to fall. Winston with the basketball, got to number 11. To Hall. To Watts.
Lead me to believe he's going to be a guy that can make threes in the future.
To number 11 of Michigan State. Henry. He shoots it. Oh, that's Henry.
Rebound comes off to Washington.
Okay, Washington with the rebound, brings it up.
Cut into this lead.
Yep.
Caleb Wesson not on the floor now for the Buckeyes.
Watts guarding Washington.
Had it stripped from him.
Stolen by Michigan State.
Both ways.
Watts for three, and off the glass and in. From the corner, one of the toughest shots to make.
That kind of day, or at least that kind of half so far for Rocket Watts. Man.
Oh, man.
All right, Walker with the basketball.
2 and 1 half.
Oh, rough screen.
And under. Nice move by CJ
And Walker with the lay-in.
Good penetration, got to a strong hand there. Good job transitioning
Watts back to Winston.
State, one of the very best scoring after you score.
Henry had one halfway.
Henry missed it.
Back in by Kithier.
Kithier with the tip in.
Well, that's the flip side
Walker
of the
brings
small
it up.
ball lineup there, Brad. Helps you
Got it
offensively,
to
but you oftentimes
Wesson.
are giving up size on the defensive board.
Now C.J. Walker with the
Walker
basketball,
from the elbow.
shoots it,
Yes.
and got it to
6 for
fall.
CJ.
Boy, he's been playing with
26-19,
so much
9-12 remaining in the first half.
Junior transferred in from Florida State and has really elevated his play.
Winston with the
of late.
basketball.
Had a great all-around game.
Got it to Kithier.
He sure did.
15 points, 6 boards.
Appreciate
5
that,
assists, couple
Landon
steals.
Salazar.
Catch it.
Thanks for joining the family. You're definitely an MVP.
He comes off that screen with that kind of time and space, you might as well just back on up.
That's 3-pointer number 70 on the year for Cassius.
All right, Winston made the
He's
triple.
got 10.
Wesson. Now C.J. Walker with the basketball. Screen by Liddell. Liddell gets the ball.
Liddell looking to get rid of it. He's
Liddell
gonna try to
drives
do himself.
it. Appreciate that, Allie Pearson. Thank you for joining the family. You're definitely an MVP.
Paul will bring it down and drop it off to Winston.
Winston with the basketball. Got it to Watts. Watts gives it back to Winston.
Both teams playing without a true center right now.
Kithier with the
Brad.
basketball.
Small ball in vogue.
Yep.
Well, you got to tag Winston.
Winston
though.
with
This
the
is where he's
basketball.
dangerous.
7 on the shot clock. Winston going.
Winston drives it, gets
Wesson, and
fouled
doing
by
the foul.
Wesson.
Andre Wesson picks up his first foul. Coming up tomorrow on CBS.
Whoa. There is some copyrighted music that I do have to mute it for. All right, there we go.
Opposites attracting right there on the sideline. Coach Izzo.
Oh, nobody's better at coaching his players hard and then loving them up just as hard.
Yep.
Izzo is really
All right,
outstanding
Cassius
at that.
Winston with the basketball,
He's had
side
to
out.
Really work that with this guy.
Guarded by Luther.
Coaching him this year.
Yeah.
Screen by Tillman.
No
Tillman
doubt. Yeah. Really
turns
taking
around,
it.
hooks.
They've
Shot no
navigated
good. Weston with the
It's
rebound.
been uncharted water for
Yeah.
sure.
Washington
On
brings it
multiple
up.
You don't have a book for that that says here's how you coach it.
Washington shoots for three.
won't
No
go.
good.
Kithier's got another rebound.
Kithier with the rebounds. Winston. Winston shoots it.
Inside the
No
three-point line.
good.
Barnes clears it off to Washington. There, they got a good look down.
Oh,
low.
Weston's down
Maybe
low.
two-
Got it
Tillman
blocked.
Blocks Wesson.
Well, I think he should have shot it quicker. He
Rocket
gave
Watts
Tillman
with the
a chance
basketball.
to get back in and block that shot.
Rocket shoot it. I want to see if he can get it off the top of the iron to go up.
All right,
to the
Winston
shot
with the
clock and then
basketball.
Drop through.
Kithier to Watts.
There he goes.
Watts shoots it.
Not this time.
and
It
no
was off the
good.
back of the iron, but off to the right.
Caleb Weston with the rebound. Washington brings it up. It's a 10-point game, 19-29.
There's
6:40
the difference
remaining
game
in the
right
first
there,
half.
Plus 3 from the three-point line for Michigan State thus far.
Here's Arns. He'll try a triple.
Arns misses the triple. There
Push
is
on
a
the
foul
backside rebound.
on
It's gonna be
Kithier.
on Wesson, I think. And that'll be his second. Rocky.
Oh, okay. I guess it was on Wesson. So it'll be Michigan State basketball when we come back from the timeout. Hey Travis, I don't understand your system. Why I've been here the longest and have no points. Oh, that is because it like Streamlabs just finally decided to kick in. So it just started getting the points and watch hours and things like that. It's because it just started, so that therefore it just started accumulating all the points and stuff like that. But I know Dwayne Boatwright, you and Joseph Marshall, West Branch Ball, you guys have been all rocking with me for, the longest, Josh Jackson as well. You know, I do appreciate you guys. You know, it's just, you know, because of the new, how it just came in. What was that, about maybe a month ago? It just started accumulating about a month ago. So that's the only reason why. What's going on, Ricky? Hope Ohio wins, man. I have been with you long, right? Yeah, you've been with me, what do you call it, since the start of the Pistons season. Dwayne says giggity. D-Rose game winner over the Pelicans was my first stream. Was it really? Thought you've been rocking with me longer than that, West Branch. Soon as this copyright music stuff is over, if they stop doing the highlights with the copyright music, I can finally resume the game audio. Allie, is this the first time, or have you been here before? I know you just subscribed today.
In the open, Michigan
All right,
State,
we are finally back, folks.
And third in the country in field goal percentage defense.
All right, Cassius Winston brings it up the court.
And I think Memphis, Jim, and
got it to
Grant
Tillman.
Tracy and Raft had the game. I think they were number one in the country.
That's right.
In field goal defense.
Yep.
So that's shown up
And
here.
Tillman makes the hook shot.
With a little half hook, he's got 6. And the lead.
All right,
swells
C.J.
to
Walker.
12. That's the biggest so far of the ball game.
Got it to Weston. Weston with a dunk.
Good attack that time. Tillman out of position, but you have to get
Brown
back.
misses the
Buckeyes dodged a
triple.
bullet there because Brown got a
Liddell
great look
wisely
at it.
let it go out of bounds, so it's
That was the
Ohio
first
State
basket
basketball.
for Caleb Wesson, who comes in averaging over 14 a game.
Good quick attack, and then you see Tillman just loses his balance and his footing, and that gives Caleb Wesson a free run to the rim. Buckeyes could use more of that.
All right, it's a 10-point game. C.J. Walker with the basketball.
Walker working against Watts.
Got it to Liddell. Back to Walker. Walker to Luther. Back to Walker. Walker gives it to Caleb Wesson. Misses the triple. Rebounded by Michigan State. Henry with the basketball. Brings it up. Got it to Winston. Guarded by C.J. Walker.
Boy, good curl that
Henry
time.
to Tillman. Tillman got fouled, but the basket's no good.
Sure was. And it was all
Got him
set
on the
up by
ear.
Curl. When he curled off of that down screen, Henry put a lot of pressure on the defense. Tillman's defender had to come up, and that left the passing lane open. You take a look at the curl and then see that where Caleb Wesson has to step up just
All
a
right,
bit.
I believe that was
And a
on
nice pass by
Washington.
Henry.
That's his first.
Tillman, a pretty solid free throw shooter.
Tillman makes
Solid
the
enough to
first
knock that
free
one
throw.
down for his 7th.
Oh, they got a Young Sheldon commercial real quick. I have to mute for.
One of the captains of his
And
team,
Tillman misses the
a junior,
second.
the other
Weston
two
with the
captains,
rebound.
seniors,
C.J.
missed the
Walker
second
brings
and
it up. It's an 11-point game. 5 minutes remains in the first half. Wesson to Luther Muhammad
Has a
to
good entry pass
Liddell.
to Liddell,
And
he's
foul.
fouled before the shot
I believe that's on Henry.
on the baseline. Aaron Henry picks up his first.
I know you subscribed, Claudia, about, what was that, last week or 2 weeks ago?
Boy, what a battle between
Wesson
I could
to Liddell
keep the
to
isolated
Walker.
count on
Walker
those two
drives
all
it.
long.
Try to get it back to Liddell, but it's out of bounds off of Michigan
Yeah,
State,
they both
so it
go
stays
about
with
250.
Ohio State.
So that's a lot of LBs getting to know each other down there, partner.
No doubt. Caleb used to go a lot bigger than that until he lost a lot of weight this past season.
Yeah, he really transformed his body and has been much more effective at both ends of the floor, but I think it's helped.
All right, Wesson got it to Washington. Washington shoots a three, and it's good.
Wayne Washington
32-24.
got 5.
4:44 with in the first half. Winston with the basketball.
Great confidence and a terrific
Got it to
stroke.
Tillman. Tillman to Henry. Henry shoots a wide open three.
Off the mark.
Off the iron.
With the rebound.
Washington with the rebound.
Walker looking to push it.
Walker brings it up, drives it, and got the lay-in to fall. It's only a 6-point game.
By CJ Walker, who's got 8 points.
Winston to Henry, to Tillman, to Watts. Watts shoots a three, no good. Liddell with the rebound. CJ Walker brings it up, drives it, loses the handles.
Cassius Winston.
All right, Michigan State basketball.
Take a look at the occupation that Caleb provides by getting into the middle. There you see it right there, and that allows CJ
that's
Walker
right.
to get to the rim. The fact that
That's
Caleb
right,
Wilson
Claudia.
did
I
what
remember
call a
that now.
delayed rim run, took up some of the defenders in the paint area, and that allowed Walker to get all the way to the rim.
Buckeyes have cut the
What's
lead
going
in
on,
half.
guys of kills?
Michigan State
Says Ohio.
cold from the floor.
Yeah, they've been a little cold, and they've been a little quick with their shots, too.
Henry
Not
got
as
it
much movement
to
as they had early on.
Tillman, nice
Tillman, no good.
A little bit, and
CJ Walker with the loose ball. Got it to Washington, to Liddell, to Andre Weston, to Caleb Weston. Caleb Weston got fouled. The shot is no good, so goes to the free throw line for 2. All right. I do have to mute it for the commercial and copyright music. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. We are 8 away from 1.5. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. I do college basketball, football, as well as the NFL and NBA. I will be your home for March Madness. I will be doing a lot of March Madness games, including the national title game. And I'll be also doing the NBA season, including the playoffs and NBA finals. So after this game, I'm already set up for the Pistons and the Knicks. And according to the stat lines, if the Knicks and the the Minnesota Timberwolves win today and Detroit loses, Detroit can get into the top 4 spots. Our season is, over with. We got that confirmed when we traded Andre Drummond to Cleveland. Let Reggie Jackson walk and Markieff Morris walk. Claudia says, go Bucks and go green. Yeah, it was a horrible trade for the Pistons. I mean, it was silly. All right. Looks like they're going to be coming back here shortly from the commercial break. As soon as they clear the court with the cheerleaders and the copyrighted music is over with, I'll be able to resume the game audio.
Selection Sunday, when you see a lot of these one-bid conferences where everything is on the line in terms of an automatic bid, and it's a lot of fun to see those teams scan their QR code.
Yes. You enjoy it even more when there's a big bowl of popcorn somewhere around.
Yeah, I do.
It is 26 to 32,
right.
3:27 remaining in the first half. Caleb Weston's at the free throw line. His first free throw is good.
You add all the Wessons together, including Keith, who
cuts the deficit down to 5.
Games here in the mid-'80s, basically. Between Keith and Andre and Caleb, the Wessons have played 3.
And he makes them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah,
that's a lot of Wessons.
That's a lot of Wessons. Yep, a nice Wesson
Winston
legacy.
with the basketball, guarded by
You see this run here by Ohio
Walker.
State.
They needed
Winston
Yeah,
got
they
it
did,
to
and they've
Henry.
they've got the ball inside. A post up, a drive, 1-3,
Henry
and
double
then
teamed.
a couple of free throws and good
Got it to
defense
Tillman.
this end.
Yeah, really good double down low. They did get it out of there.
Okay,
Now
Winston.
has it stripped.
Winston got it stolen
Back, though, 3 to shoot.
and got it back. Watts,
And shot clock
no
violation.
good. 20 or
Well done
shot
that
clock
time by Ohio
violation.
State. Good active hands and feet. And Tom Izzo not pleased about
Go Green,
that
go
effort at
Bucks.
the offensive end.
Jeffer says Green with a puke
Well,
face.
he's been pretty relaxed.
He has.
All right, CJ
So
Walker
far,
brings it up.
It's early.
Yeah, it is, and he actually had quite a bit to be
Liddell
pleased
with the
about as
basketball.
Michigan State built that
Got to
12-point lead.
Andre Weston.
Washington.
Shoots a
Three's
3,
off the
no
mark.
good. Tillman with the
will pull it
rebound.
down ahead to Winston and out.
Rocket
Watts.
with the ball. Got it to Cassius.
Michigan State only has
And
one
foul. Looks like
field
it might
goal
be
in the
on.
last 9 tries. And
Yep, CJ Walker with the foul.
Walker picks up the foul. Coming up, AT&T at the half. Greg
What's
and
going on,
Seth,
Jack
Jerry
Merriman?
Paul will get us caught up on all the latest scores and highlights and tournament.
Oh, yeah,
news, as well
absolutely.
as which Big Ten teams they think are in, out, and on the bubble.
Real talk, I do hope this game goes to
AT&T
overtime.
at the half.
I might be late for the Pistons and Knicks, but
The Spartans
I'd rather
get a
see this
decent
game go to
shot this
overtime. Henry got it
Good
blocked.
hands by Caleb Weston that time. The Bucks in transition.
All right, Walker got it to Liddell. Liddell gave it to Washington. Washington got it stolen. Henry with the steal.
Telegraphed it and threw it right to the defender.
Tillman with the basketball.
Missed opportunity there for Ohio
Winston
State.
with the basketball.
Defense, though, has been pretty solid. We've seen ebbs and flows both ways, Brad.
Screen by Tillman.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Winston got it to Brown, I
what a
believe.
Nice move by Gabe Brown.
And Gabe Brown with the
That
lay-in.
was big time. He's known as a shooter, but that time came off of that curl and went right to the rim with strength.
All right, CJ Walker with the basketball. Got it
No
to
doubt.
Andre Weston, to Caleb Weston. Back to CJ Walker. To Liddell. Liddell drives it.
Bell in tight. Has to kick
Got
back
it to
outside.
Walker.
9 on the
Walker
shot
back to
clock.
Liddell.
They'll try it a second time. Up and under.
And
Move
there's a foul.
from Bingham.
Bingham with the foul.
Good, strong, aggressive move here, and you see E.J. Liddell, a poor closeout as he tried to chase, and that gave Brown that lane to the goal, and he took full advantage of it. Important little 84 seconds remaining for the Buckeyes, particularly being down double digits.
Yeah.
They fought themselves back into a two-possession
Hey, shout out to
game.
you, West Branch, cooking dinner
You don't wanna
tonight.
squander it, squirrel it, you know, you don't wanna
Liddell
let it
makes
slip
the first
away
free
here in
throw.
the last 84 seconds.
Muhammad comes back.
Back
in.
to a
He's got 2
4-point game.
fouls, And Andre Wesson goes out. So Muhammad's got to have to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, Chris Holtman's done a nice job just kind of spoon-feeding him minutes in and out since he picked up that second foul.
And he makes them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
7.
There you see
Winston
Michigan
brings
State
it up.
shooting. They've gone cold. Give Ohio State some credit defensively for some of that.
And part of that's they're only 2 of their last.
Drives
10.
it.
Well, now
And
they're
gets the
3-0.
lay-in to fall.
That's 12 points.
CJ Walker brings it up.
Walker
drives
down
it
the other way,
and gets a lay-in of his own.
He's been really good between he and Liddell. They've kind of
Got 58 seconds left in the first half. 36-32, timeout Michigan State. I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy and being so patient. We got ourselves a good game, folks. All right, Michigan and Rutgers is on Thursday for the second round of the Big Ten Conference Tournament.
Actually 2-3.
Right.
Is where
All right,
Michigan
Cassius
State's
Winston
playing.
with the basketball.
And Chris also told us that once they got to 9 Big Ten wins, he felt pretty secure.
Got it to
about
Henry.
an NCAA tournament bid
exactly.
forthcoming as well.
Winston back to Henry.
And as tough as the Big Ten has been top to bottom, I don't think it
Brown
matters once
shoots
you
a
get there
corner
who you play.
three, no good.
Somebody pretty good.
That's right.
Luther Muhammad with the rebound. Got it to CJ Walker.
About 6.5 second difference.
Walker with basketball. Got it to Liddell, to Washington, back to Walker.
They can make
Walker
this a
got
two-point
fouled
game
by
before halftime. They would
Cassius
take it.
Winston.
picks up a foul.
Well, free throws coming for the Buckeyes as Michigan State in the penalty.
And this guy can shoot free throws. CJ Walker going to the line to try to cut this down to 2. The last 10 games, he's 35 out of 39 on the free throw.
That's right. He's been
CJ
shooting
Walker's at the
extremely
free throw line.
In his last 5 games, 3-to-1 assist turnover ratio and 14 points.
Misses
a
the
game.
free
And
throw.
There you go. We both did it.
Yeah,
I'm not taking all the credit for that.
No, that's
Okay.
it's a team game. We
Got
both
19
contributed.
seconds, 15 seconds, 12,
Final shot will be
10.
the Spartans.
Zone defense here, just a change in look to confuse Sparty. And they're not aware of what time it is.
Tillman's got a fade away on the bench.
Tillman got the fadeaway at the horn.
That's
At the buzzer. Tillman makes the fadeaway jumper.
Tell you what, sometimes just good shot making can cover up a multitude of indecision. And clearly
Wow,
Michigan State
what
was
a
bullied by
shot.
the zone,
Was double
but
teamed
on
and
the move
all.
point As Tillman splashes that fadeaway jump
Did it from
shot
the corner.
at the buzzer.
as pure as it can possibly be in that kind of situation.
One of the hardest shots in all of basketball. It is 38-32 halftime. Michigan State with a 6-point advantage.
It's an LP.
So I am going to take a quick halftime break, and I will be back for, the start of the second half, you guys. I do appreciate you guys. We are 8 away from 1.5, so if we could get there the second half, it would be greatly appreciated. Share this out on all social media if you can. Be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys at the start of the second half.
It's an LP. It's an LP beat. It's an LP beat. It's an LP beat. It's an LP beat. It's an LP beat.
All right. We are back, folks. Getting ready to start back up the second half. What's going on, Blaze Radio? Alright, hold on. Let me get this, I don't know what is going on. Why? Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Wisconsin clinches the #1 seed in the Big Ten tournament.
Well, they did a nice job.
All right, we are back. CJ Walker with the basketball.
The ball in the paint off the drive or the pass.
And again, you saw those
Got it
standards
to
with Maryland
Wesson
and
to
Wisconsin
Washington.
already
Washington makes the
co-leaders or co-champions,
lay-in.
and Michigan State can add to that. And it'll be the third
Henry
year in
to
a row for the
Tillman
Spartans.
to
Nice play
Winston.
out of halftime by Ohio State. That was a called play. Got a little back cut.
Winston got it to
And
Tillman
screen for Dwayne Washington.
to Henry.
Arns, who started the game,
Arns misses
starts
the
second half as
lay-in.
well, missed the shot inside.
Luther to CJ Walker. Back to Luther. To Wesson
Andre
brothers.
Wesson on the low block.
Andre Wesson with the
Against
basketball.
Fade away, got it.
And turned around and got the jumper to fall.
Second field goal for Andre Wesson, and it makes it a 1 field goal game.
All right, Winston with the basketball. Got it to Henry. Henry to Watts. Watts gets it to Winston. Foul on
Muhammad.
Luther Muhammad.
Foul by Luther Muhammad here early in the second half.
Yeah, that's a tough one, too. He was a little late getting through the screen. It
What's
appears
going
as
on,
though Chris
LSU
Holtman's
Tigers?
Gonna leave him on the floor, but I think they're going to change defensive assignments. Put Luther Muhammad on Rocket Watts and Walker on Cassius Winston.
That might not be an easy task either, though.
No, it won't be. But when,
All right,
but
Watts
Winston
to
is the guy who's
Tillman
trying create.
to
He's
Winston
more active with the ball. Watts is more
to
of a
Henry
catch and
to
shoot
Tillman.
guy.
Tillman
Tillman inside.
gets the lay-in to fall.
11 for Xavier.
CJ Walker brings it up. Calls out a play. Screen by Luther Muhammad. CJ Walker gives it to Andre Wesson.
They gotta
Back to
throw it in there. He's
Walker.
got it behind him.
Walker to Caleb Wesson.
Tough catch for Caleb.
Caleb
The
Wesson
right hook.
turns around, hooks, no good. Andre
Good
Wesson
putback.
gets the tip back.
That's what happens when you get the ball inside. You collapse that defense when the shot
Winston
goes up.
drives
You got a chance to get
it.
to the offensive glass.
Gets
Final
fouled
defensive
and
rebound.
one.
And a chance for a three-point
Foul
play.
on Caleb Wesson.
It is amazing
Winston
way
to the
this
free
kid
throw
can
line
put
for
the ball
one.
in the basket. He's a terrific three-point shooter, but he doesn't have the kind
Hey,
of body that would lead you
happy
believe
birthday to
that he
Claudia
could go into the
Gonzalez
big guys, draw contact, play through it, and
Ganoza.
still
Hopefully I
finish,
said your last
but he
name
does.
properly.
So
Shout out
clever
to
and
you
crafty.
on your birthday. Wishing you many, many
First
more.
15 points.
And Winston misses the free throw. CJ Walker with the rebound brings it up the court. Got it to Andre Wesson. To Washington. To Caleb Wesson. Back to Walker.
Walker looking for a pick from Caleb Wesson.
He's got a mismatch now if they can get it to him against Henry.
He goes
Walker
around
drives
Henry.
it and
He's
gets
done
the
that several
reverse
times
lay
in
in
this
to
game.
fall.
They had the switch there, so Tillman was on Walker.
Winston to Watts.
And Henry
To
was on
Tillman.
Wesson.
Tillman shoots a
all alone
three.
for a triple.
Off the
Winston.
back heel.
And Winston and Walker
Winston
collide.
touched the ball last. Out of bounds. Ohio State basketball.
Good action here. You see Caleb being defended
They're
by
stealing
Henry,
our
but
science
because Tillman
trucks.
is on Walker. Walker elects to beat him with his quickness. And the fans a little upset about that last
All right,
call.
Walker
There
with
was
the
some
basketball
incidental
brings it up the
contact
court.
right after the loose ball, but no foul.
Got it to
And
Andre
Cassius
Wesson.
Winston did touch
To
the
Luther
glass.
Muhammad. To Caleb Wesson. To Andre Wesson.
And an offensive foul on
And
Andre
that is a charge.
He had nowhere to go there, Brad. Trying to make a way where there was no way. Lowers that shoulder.
That's bad news because that's three.
Yeah, that is bad news, and that was a bad play by Wesson. Just kind of got outside of himself there on that drive, but he's going to stay on the floor. Chris Holtman doesn't have a lot
All right,
to
Winston
work
with the
on
basketball.
bench with Kyle Young
Screen by Tillman.
being in street
Winston
clothes.
still with the basketball.
Young's with a
Got it to Henry. Henry to Tillman. Tillman
today with that high ankle sprain,
got
but
pushed.
Michigan State turns
No
over.
foul.
Buckeyes.
Luther Muhammad with the steal brought it up the court. To
They'll take
CJ
the
Walker. To Andre Wesson. Three-pointer no good.
And Caleb Wesson's gonna
And
pick up
Caleb
foul,
Wesson
trying to
with
get
the
rebound
foul.
over Tillman. So Andre Wesson's got three. Caleb Wesson's got two.
And already the Buckeyes have 4 team fouls here, Brad, and Michigan State with none. Keep an eye on that.
All right, Winston with the
Michigan
basketball.
State, a pretty good free throw shooting team if they can get
Got
to the line.
to Rocket Watts.
Tillman
To
going
Tillman.
right at Wesson. But Caleb does
Tillman
a nice
to
job
Watts.
defensively, and now Watts
Watts with the travel.
up and down, trying to get a shot away.
Well, some of the old Michigan State showing up a little bit with the turnovers. That was one of the areas where this team struggled when.
And we got an official timeout. Oh, I guess it's not going to be.
And as we expected, low turnovers.
Okay,
thus
so
far,
CJ
but
Walker with the basketball.
highly
Thought they were
competitive
cutting
and tight
it to
game
commercial. Andre Wesson to Walker to Caleb
I
Wesson
haven't seen Caleb Wesson with the outside shooting. He's
to
a
Andre
three-point
Wesson.
shooter. Today he hasn't hit one. Andre Wesson, a lot of dribbling going on.
Henry with the
Works
nice
his way in
footwork,
close.
staying in front.
Close enough.
Got fouled. Andre
He was
Wesson with an
determined
and one.
to get that one up
Foul
and down.
on.
Or was he ever?
Yes, sir. He kept that dribble alive.
Foul was on
Almost
Henry.
dribbled the air out of it, but kept
Good
working
defensive,
until he could get
but
up and
once you
under.
get behind a player,
Henry did
they're going to
everything
call
right
that
till
every
he
time
left
if you
his feet
go
there.
for a shot block.
Andre Wesson doing a nice job using the defender's body to his advantage.
So Andre's got 6 of the Buckeyes' 10 in the first 4 minutes of this half.
As the
What's going
senior
on,
leader of
Cruz?
this team, he short arms the free
All
throw. I
right.
wonder if
It's
Chris
a tie
Haynes
ball
had
game.
Nose to nose with Andre in the halftime locker room to get him to turn up a little bit. Certainly seems that way.
All right, Rocket Watts with the ball. Got it to Henry. Screen by Tillman.
Henry, on the
Henry
drive,
drives
way
it
up off the window.
and got the
Beautiful
bucket
shot
to
that
go.
time by Aaron Hendry. And he loves using that right hand, Brad. He's a left-handed shooter, but he's really effective when he gets to the right hand as well.
All right, Walker with the ball. Got it to Liddell, to Washington, to
Got a
Walker.
nice pick from Caleb Wesson.
Walker
He's gonna take
shoots
the shot
it.
over Pittman, but it's
Hits the
short.
front iron, no good.
And
Winston
Cassius on the run. The kick
to
out
Rocket Watts for three, no good. And Michigan
for the
State
rebound.
resumes
That was
possession.
To
Winston, no good. CJ Walker with the rebound.
3-pointers by the Spartans.
CJ Walker to Washington, to Liddell, to Wesson,
And
to his
good
big
lob,
brother Wesson,
brother, and a push by Tillman.
and got fouled by Tillman.
That'll take us to our break.
And we got a officials timeout. Oh, appreciate that, Cruz. Shout out to the Gridiron Blitz. Knocking on 6K. And we are 8 away from 1.5. Are you a Spartans or a Buckeye? I am a Michigan Wolverine. So both teams are actually my rival. But you know, I got good supporters and things like that in the chat, and you know, I decided to, hey, let's do Michigan State and Ohio State. You know, give back to my community who's there to support. So that's why I'm doing these games like Michigan State and Ohio State and things like that. But I am a Wolverine. I do enjoy other teams though. Like I do like the North Carolina Tar Heels. I do enjoy my second favorite team outside of Michigan Wolverines is the Arizona Wildcat. Trox is a closet Buckeyes fan. Claudia says, that's so cool. Thanks for your support. Absolutely. You know, without the people, you know, I couldn't be able to do this. Who's going to win the Big Ten tournament? Shout out to Santino Bidawid. What's going on? Appreciate you for coming out. Who's going to win the Big Ten tournament? I gotta see who's gonna be all in it and where they lie first. By Tuesday, I should know. Or I'm sorry, by Thursday, I should know when Michigan plays their first game. I'll definitely be doing that game. I'll know exactly where teams are seated at and things like that. But I hope it's the Michigan Wolverines. But, realistically, I possibly could see the Wisconsin Badgers, walk away with the whole thing. They're already seated as the number 1 team in the Big Ten tournament. So you can't count them out. You can't count the, Michigan State Spartans, the Ohio Buckeyes, the Wolverines, and the other teams. But, Maryland's a tough squad. They beat the Wolverines earlier today. But I am a Michigan fan, so I do root for them to win it. All right, Caleb Weston
has a chance to tie it up now as Caleb
gets the first free throw.
His last few games, the second half, he has owned.
It is 43-44, 15 minutes into the second half.
And he can make it a 1-point, rather a tie game.
And he makes them both. It is a tied ball game, folks.
Even at 44.
Winston with the basketball brings it down the court. Got it to Hall. Hall to Watts.
Offensively when he thinks his
Watts to Winston. Screen by Hall.
Here he is with 2 guys.
Winston gets it to Watts. Watts to Tillman. Tillman back to Watts. Screen by Tillman.
Double Watts as well.
Got it to Henry. Henry to Watts. Got it to Tillman. Tillman misses the shot, but got his own rebound. Winston with the basketball. Got it to Henry. Henry shoots it, misses, and it's going to be Michigan State basketball.
Last touched by the Buckeyes tonight on C.
All right, there's a little 60-minute commercial thing, so I do have to mute it for that. What's going on, Demon Dad? How's it going, brother? What's going on, Chris Dean?
So
all right, we are back, and Tillman with the basketball.
And it's Winston.
And Winston gets the jumper from the top of the key.
Just as Clark called it.
What's going on, Peyton Gaming? All right, Washington with the basketball. Got it to Caleb Weston. To Andre Weston. Back to Caleb. Caleb shoots the 3. No good. And rebounded by Henry. Winston with the basketball. Drives it. Guarded by Luther Muhammad. Hall to Rocket Watts. Screen by Hall. Watts passes it to Henry. Screen by Tillman. Henry drives it. Try to get it to Tillman. And it is going to be a jump ball.
Well, that was a tough pass to handle, and Tillman did a pretty good job to retrieve it. He's got pretty good hands down
Just
there.
Finished XFL game. Going to kick it and watch this Buckeye win.
That's
That's what's up, Demon Dad. What's going on? Just for you, TY.
He actually led him just a touch too far, and it was a tad low. But good work by Tillman to recapture it.
Possession arrows, Michigan State, so they keep it with 8 on the shot.
All right, Hall with the basketball. Winston
three.
Shoots a 3 and got it to go. It is 49-44. Michigan State up by 5, 13-17 remaining in the ball game. What's going on, the Gridiron Blitz? What's going on? Rag 3 replays. Washington with the basketball, guarded heavily by Watts. Washington shoots it, gets fouled.
And there's a whistle and a foul.
Goes to the free throw line for, I believe, 2.
Pretty solid defensively. Luther,
I believe that was in the active shooting.
Was there, had his hand up, but that's not enough sometimes with Cassius Winston. You almost want to keep him from catching it in that situation.
Senior day for him, 19 points for him. The lead is 5, and Washington will try to cut into that.
Washington at the free throw line. Got 7 points and 3 rebounds. Washington shot. First free throw drops.
Sophomore on a Grand Rapids.
We got 13 minutes remaining in the ball game. Washington shooting his second. And he gets them both. It is a 3-point ball game. Michigan State with that 3-point advantage, 49-46, 13 minutes remain in the ball game. We got ourselves a great game, folks. Cassius Winston brings it up. Screen by Hall. Hall got the ball, kicks it right back to Winston. Winston gives it to Tillman. Tillman gives it to Henry. Henry drives it, shoots it, and got the bucket and the foul.
Almost had his legs taken out from him, hung in the air long enough to get it to drop, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, he came out of that little fake.
What's going on the gridiron? Also known as a scrub.
Really fast and aggressive. And C.J. Walker was behind the play
Blitz
from
in the house.
start. That's a terrific finish by Aaron Henry.
All right, Henry is going to shoot one free throw. And the free throw's up. The free throw is no good. Rebound by Washington. Washington gives it to Walker. Walker brings it up. C.J. Walker guarded by Rocket Watts. Got it to Luther Muhammad. Blocking foul on Cassius Winston. Appreciate that, Just Be You. Cassius Winston has 19 points, 3 fouls. It is 51-46. Ohio State's ball.
He's a senior, so Tom Izzo
Liddell to C.J. Walker.
He doesn't come off the
to
floor,
Andre Wesson.
particularly when a game is this tight.
Right.
Wesson drives it out of bounds. Oh, Michigan State basketball.
Senior to force a turnover.
This is just good position.
Arns with that defensive prowess.
Play on the ball. And it goes off of Wesson, but that's excellent work.
All right, Winston to Arns. Arns guarded heavily by Andre Watts. Kicked it out to Henry. Henry to Tillman. Tillman back to Henry. Henry drives it, turns around, shoots it, and got the jumper to fall.
Nice.
53-46, 12 minutes remain.
That third spoke in the wheel. That's when this team really elevates, and he's been doing it.
Walker
you talked about him
to Washington.
a few more
Back to
points
Walker.
per game over the last
Screen
6
by
or
Liddell.
7,
And there
come
is
up
a
big
foul.
here in the last 2 possessions.
Watts picks up a cheap foul.
And Rocket Watts with the costly foul. We do have a TV timeout, so I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. It is 53-46 with 11:47 remaining in the ball game. Think Michigan State could beat the Pistons, Trox? They possibly could. Although they would have a problem with Christian Wood, though. Christian Wood is a tall, lanky guy, and got range as well. Buckeyes look rough right now. But you know what? The Buckeyes also, they're playing fierce. Their defense, it's keeping it up with them. They're missing really that shot. And with Caleb and Andre Wesson being in foul trouble, that also hurts them. What's going on, Hollywood 80? Says Amy says hi to everyone. Trox, I wish Derrick Rose can go to a contender. It will help out a contender for points. Absolutely. Got to go for now. See you in the Pistons Knicks stream. Appreciate that, Leedy. Hollywood is a mess. Don't hate Big Homie Grid. We are 8 away still for 1.5 thousand subscribers. Definitely would be appreciative if you guys get me there today. We got a doubleheader. We got this Ohio State, Michigan State game, followed by the Pistons and the Knicks. Pistons will be on the road at New York. Oh, dude, the Thunder are so underrated. And Shai Gilchrist Alexander, he's the truth. I mean, he can't be the truth because that was Paul Pierce, but man, that dude is lights out. They got a bright future. And then you add a Chris Paul to be the mentor and the guy to, kind of get these guys into winning mentality. Curtains. Most underrated team in the NBA. Outside the Pelicans. All right, we are back. CJ Walker with the basketball gives it to Liddell. Liddell gives it to Washington. Washington gives it to Walker. Walker to Liddell. Back to Washington. Back to Liddell. Liddell down low. Gets the shot. No good. Rebounded by Cassius Winston. Winston brings it up the court. Winston to Henry. Henry got fouled.
And they're going to call this one on Liddell, I think, reaching in. No, maybe not.
I think it may have been Dwayne Washington.
Yes,
all right, foul on Washington.
And you can see the confidence Aaron Henry has. They're really going to him. That was a called play to get him curling. And
all right, Henry set to inbound it.
So he can drive it.
Got it to Tillman. Tillman to Winston. Winston to Henry. Henry drives it. Backs down. Washington turns around. Shot is no good. Out of bounds. Ohio State basketball.
Position and forced a tough challenge shot. And there you see Izzo and Henry having words.
Yeah, he does. Steven Adams looks like Aquaman. CJ Walker with the basketball, guarded by Rocket Watts. Liddell to Caleb. Back to Liddell. CJ to Liddell. Liddell hits a triple. 53-49. 10:40 remaining in the ball game. Winston with the basketball. Double team. Kicks it out to Hall.
Liddell sort of keeping them afloat as far as the inside presence of Caleb Wesson hasn't been there today.
And there he had plenty of time and space to line that one up, but all because of the switch. Malik Hall switched on Caleb Wesson.
All right, Rocket Watts with the basketball.
Was trying to pinch back
to Henry. Henry to Winston. Winston to Tillman. Tillman to Winston. Winston shoots a three and gets it to fall. 56-49. 10-17 remaining in the ball game.
Game for Cassius Winston, his 17th of the year in that capacity.
Walker to Liddell to Washington. Washington drives it, shoots it off the glass. Luther Muhammad and gets the jumper to fall. Cassius Winston brings it up. Loses the ball, gets the ball back. Tillman gives it to Rocket Watts. To Cassius Winston.
Winston has a look with 10 on the shot clock.
Got to Rocket Watts. Rocket Watts with the three and gets it to go. And gets the foul. A chance for a 4-point play. It is 59-51. 9:35 remains in the ball game.
Caught pinching a little too far ball side. He was watching the ball. You see how deep he was in the paint.
That foul will be called on CJ Walker.
And in his effort to do so, he commits the foul.
What's going on, Jason Wilson? Appreciate that, brother. Says nice call, bro. Appreciate it.
Around the cover and trying to get back to the shooter.
As if Watts hasn't done a lot today. Let's see if he can cap a 4-point play.
All right, Rocket Watts set to hit the free throw, and the free throw is good.
Well, this kid is really
it's a 9-point ball game. Rocket Watts hit that floor, says he's ready. CJ Walker drives it, kicks it out to Washington. Washington with the basketball, kicks it into Caleb Weston. Weston shoots it. No good, got his own miss.
Doesn't look like, yes, maybe he will. Or is there going to be a foul?
And there might be a foul. Oh, fouls on C.J. Walker.
And that is 4 on C.J. Walker.
And that's big. Again, the Buckeyes really don't have
That's
anybody
2 back-to-back
off the
free
bench. Justin Arms
fouls.
had a few minutes early, but it's primarily been just E.J. Liddell.
They're going to bring in Andre Wesson and bring Walker out at least momentarily, but that takes away their
Oh, that's what's
point
up.
guard
I'm going to check
presence,
you
'cause
out.
He's been a lot of the offense today with 12 points.
Yeah, he sure has been, and he's a guy who creates, settles them down. And now you'll have to put the ball in Dwayne Washington's hands, and he's capable.
All right, Rocket Watts hits the free throw. Makes it a 10-point ball game, 61-51.
For Watts.
Danger zone here for the Buckeyes. The foul trouble to C.J. Walker. The momentum you feel building with Michigan State.
The lead double figures. Watts can make it 11. Does.
And Watts with the both free throws a drop at 62-51, 9:15 remains.
And now
Washington bringing up the court.
he's
got to
17 in
Luther.
this one, and the crowd is into it as well.
Andre Wesson to
Gotta
Washington.
go inside if you can, and waited too late.
All right, Washington back with the basketball. Foul is on, I believe it might be Brigham. Yep, Brigham Jr. with the foul.
Bingham picks up the second. Ohio State's got issues. Their point guard's got 4. Muhammad had 2 early in the first half and 1 in the first minute of the second half.
All right, Caleb Wesson with the basketball. Gives it to his brother, Andre Wesson.
Just too crowded in there. Now they finally do get
Gives it
down
back to Caleb.
Wesson.
Caleb
He's
down
got
low.
Bingham on his hip.
Turns around. Got it blocked by Brigham.
Comes free. 2 on the
Luther
shot clock. Washington's got to
to
hustle.
Washington.
Got it.
Washington at the buzzer for 3.
Big shot by Dwayne Washington.
Huge.
All right, we got an Ohio State timeout. I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. I do want to say, welcome to my channel, Jason Wilson. Appreciate you for coming out, brother. And we are 6 away from 1.5K. Can we get there today? After this stream, I will be on for the Pistons and the Knicks. What's going on, Elijah Tatum? Says MSU. Appreciate you for coming out, Elijah. Be back in a few, Trev. All right, Hollywood. Appreciate you, brother. Nah, West Branch, I can't. Buckeyes need to go on a run or we're toast. Jason Wilson says, what's up, chat? Amy wants some food. You'll get there today? Hopefully. West Branch Ball says, go green. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to all the members of the Sports Movement Network and TSMN Entertainment. We got the Gridiron Blitz, who's in the chat. MonStar Sports and Entertainment. Amy Amor, Staple Sports. And Arthur Aliverden. All great channels. If you enjoy all sports, we got something for you. I believe today MonStar Sports and Entertainment will be live for, I believe it will be the Elimination Chamber. Gridiron has been doing all season long, the XFL. Oh, you fell short, Blitz? Oh, man. We got to get you to 6K, brother.
Last 2 seasons.
All right, we are getting back.
Money, the best point guard in the country. He's not had the same type of year as you look at his dad.
Cassius'
Reginald.
dad is in the building.
I said
Reginald
earlier,
Winston.
he's almost automatic 20-6 guy as far as points and assists.
Yeah.
Well, this is the 13th time this year.
All right, Cassius
22
Winston
points
brings
right
it
now,
up.
6 assists.
And still a long way to go in this.
Guarded by Andre Weston. Henry to Cassius to Watts.
Now the Buckeyes have to find a way to tighten
Watts
up
to
defensively.
Winston.
Zone defense now.
Screen by Tillman.
The shooters from getting looks.
Winston gets the floater to go. Appreciate that, Elijah Tatum.
Every
Welcome,
shot.
or
Yeah,
thank
he's
you for
got the
joining
full
the
repertoire.
channel. You're definitely an MVP.
Sometimes
Welcome to the family, brother.
when a guy's that good, it's hard
Washington
to beat him on his court
to
on
Caleb,
senior day.
to Andre,
Yet still 8
to
minutes
Washington.
go. It's going to take yeoman's effort here from the Buckeyes.
Washington drives it.
There's a block
Got
shot
it blocked.
by Malik Hall.
Hall with that block. Cassius Winston with the basketball.
The whole crowd just went. I thought they were going to take a 3, and so did everybody else.
Yeah, he thought about it just briefly.
Winston still with the basketball, guarded by Luther Muhammad. Got it to Henry.
Aaron Henry out on top against
Henry
Weston.
to Cassius
6 on the
Winston.
shot clock. Cassius Winston double.
Winston to Henry.
Henry's gonna
Henry
drive.
drives it.
Extra
Hall
pass on the
shoots
baseline.
it.
Got the shot away. The
No
ball is-
good. And out of bounds,
Might be off
Michigan
Ohio
State
State, it
basketball.
Well, those are
The
killers
Weston
down
brothers
there.
couldn't corral the ball.
They could have gotten the ball back to.
All right, we got a TV timeout. Oh, are you kidding me, Grid? Oh, you're so close, brother. Almost a 5.93. You're a big UK fan, Jason? That's what's up. I believe it's Kentucky has the lead for most NBA players drafted in the first round. Thank you for doing this game, by the way, Trev. Oh, anytime, Jeffrey. You know that, brother. What's going on, Brian Elias? Says, nice grid. Congrats on subscriber gains. Elijah Tatum says, MSU is going to win this. West Branch Ball says, go green. Yeah, so after this Ohio State-Michigan State game, I will be doing the Detroit Pistons at the New York Knicks. And if the Timberwolves and Knicks win today and the Pistons lose, the Pistons will be in the top 4 of draft picks. Now, it is still a lottery, so that's never a guarantee, but Pistons are on life support the rest of this way. If there's games you can win, you win. You know, if a game is like the Utah Jazz, you know, and they would have never came back from that 22-point deficit to tie it at 79, you know, but they kept it close, I would be okay with that kind of loss. You know, with the talent loss, it's hard to win those games. But if you can win those games with that talent loss, you go out there and win those games. You know, we got some revenge on tonight for the Knicks. The Knicks did beat us the last time we played. All right, we are back, folks.
9 out of 12 shooting.
Highly efficient today. Has number 5.
Michigan State's made the 7 of the last 9 field goal attempts.
With 4 fouls. You have a tough time finding a good matchup for Winston. Luther.
They're on a
Muhammad
15-8
gonna defend
run.
him right now.
And that time they tried
And
to feed the post and
there
turned it over.
is a
That's only
turnover.
the 8th turnover.
Washington with the basketball brings it up the court, guarded by Watts. Watts to Caleb.
And the thing about
Caleb
Michigan
to
State, they get all
Andre.
these little surges to get
Liddell.
comfortable. 8, 10, 12-point leads.
Liddell backs down
You know,
Hall.
the defense is
Goes for the
solid.
shot.
Good
The
work.
shot is
That's
good.
by E.J. Liddell. Well, I tell you, that young man is so impressive. And you can
It's
see
an
his
8-point
confidence
game.
growing with each
6:47
Got
remains.
12 off the bench.
Hall with the basketball. Got it to Henry. Henry kicks it back to Hall. Hall spins.
inside, leads
Got it to
extra
Tillman.
defense.
Tillman with the jam.
Brad, you talked about how this team is one of the best in the country at assisting.
Looks
each
like
other.
Tillman got it in the
Nothing
eye as
assists
well.
off, and there you see it. Everybody looking to make the extra pass. most
Washington.
of the time for the Spartans.
That's their 18th, so they're
Gives
right
it
on
to
schedule.
Caleb.
Yep.
Caleb Wesson with the basketball. Try to get it to
Caleb Wesson
Liddell. Stolen by Henry. Henry with the lay-in. It's a 12-point game with 6:05 remains in the second half.
And matching their biggest
Washington
lead,
with the
Spartans
basketball,
by 12.
guarded by Rocket Watts. Got it to Liddell. Liddell to Caleb Wesson. To Andre Wesson.
Now look at this activity.
And stolen. Stolen by Henry.
Has been absolutely superb. The Buckeyes haven't been nearly as strong or aggressive with the ball.
And
as
a
they take
foul
it.
is on Andre
Nice
Wesson.
drop off to Tillman, and he made sure about that
That's
one.
a
And
huge
then Henry,
foul.
who's been in the middle of a
Because
number of
Andre
big
Wesson
plays
is in foul
as Michigan
trouble.
State has regained
What's going on,
control.
Mr.
He made
Mysterious?
back-to-back buckets. He's got
How's it going,
back-to-back
brother?
steals. And as much as Cassius Winston,
Yeah,
has been
Tennessee did have a rough year
brilliant
due to
all
talent
game,
loss.
Henry has had some big moments of magnitude here in the last 6 minutes.
And the Buckeyes foul problems intensify because that's 4 on Andre Wesson.
Henry makes the
As
first
Henry
free throw.
Hits the free throw.
All right, there's some copyright music real quickly. I do have to mute it for. I still will be calling the game.
Share the Big
right.
Ten title with Maryland and Wisconsin.
Oh.
On that last slam dunk.
Tillman lost his
Tillman kinda got
contact.
in the eye on the follow through, and now we know why he was holding his eye. It's contact problem time.
Lubrication and then reinsertion.
See right there.
Yeah,
Ooh.
there was.
He
I think
did
it was
get it
A.J.
in the
Liddell.
eye. That hurt.
Who got him? But he didn't get him soon enough.
He did not. No, he didn't. They've got their eye on a share of the
All right,
Big Ten
Tillman's
title.
contact is back in.
And they can do more than that, Brad. This is a team in a year
Oh, yeah,
where you
Winston
don't
is a
have
beast.
dominant team. Kansas will be your overall #1 seed, and the Jayhawks have been very,
And
very impressive.
Henry
And I
makes
would
them
say would be
both
the
at 70 to
favorites win it
56.
all.
5:46
But Michigan State will be
remain.
in a group of another dozen or so teams.
CJ
You would be
Walker
surprised to see in Atlanta.
with the basketball
Part of the
gives
reason
it
is not just the
to
talent on the floor, but the guy you just
Andre
saw pacing
Wesson.
the
Back
sideline
to
in his 25th year.
Walker.
Tom
Walker
Izzo's
to
always
Liddell.
got these
Liddell
guys
back to
ready
Walker. Walker
when it
drives
comes
it
time. Nice
and
drive
gets the
inside.
lay in to
Walker back
fall.
on the floor playing with 4.
Winston brings it up.
Coachman could ill afford to leave him out any longer. Got to roll the dice here. Good drive by Walker. Now can you
Screen by Hall.
set up with solid defense against a team that's
Now screen by
operated pretty
Tillman.
efficiently here the last
Rocket
7
Watts
minutes
with
or
the
so.
basketball. Drives it, floats it, and got it to go. CJ Walker brings it up the court. Screen by Liddell. Got it to Washington. Washington to Caleb. Back to Washington. Washington shoots a three. No good. And Michigan State with the rebound.
Michigan State just out-hustling
Henry
Ohio
to
State every
Winston.
ball,
Winston
too.
brings it up.
Feels to me as though Cassius Winston held it down as things were in the balance, and now Watts has been good all game, and then Henry stepped into the fray, and the three of them now have been really the difference in this.
All right, screen by Tillman. Tillman
State.
gets the ball. Kicks out to
Watts, another
Watts.
triple.
Watts for three. No
Time.
good.
No,
Tillman with the
backside
rebound. And there's a
He's
foul.
by Liddell.
Liddell picks up the foul.
Well, you get into scramble mode when the perimeter guys are going as good.
We
as
are
Michigan
3 away,
State's
folks,
are, and
from
then
1.5.
that makes it tough to get
Appreciate
to
you
that
guys.
defensive glass on the missed shot, and Tillman, so good. at getting to the offensive glass. Coming in, he was averaging about 3 a game.
All right,
Big
Tillman's
10
at the
for
free throw line.
offensive
The free
rebounds,
throw is
that
up
is.
and good.
10.4. You look at some of his
73-58.
He's the only guy in Division I that averages 13 points, 10 boards, 3 assists, and 2 blocks a game.
That is what we call a stat sheet stuffer
There you go.
supreme.
I just set you up.
Yeah,
I knew it was
exactly.
coming.
Yeah.
Working on another double-double right here. He's got 14 of those this year.
And Tillman shot.
And he's one
Got 'em
rebound
both.
shy as he knocks down both free throws.
74-58.
Yeah, the lead
4:26
looks
remains
a
in the
little
ball
bit on
game.
the insurmountable
CJ
side.
Walker
Russell
with the
House
basketball,
can get
guarded
some
by
big time
Rocket
offense
Watts.
and some stops on defense.
Andre Wesson. Back to Walker. Walker to the Liddell. Liddell shoots from the elbow. No good.
There's an offensive
Caleb
rebound by
Wesson.
And then he's fouled.
Good work. That little elbow jump shot there for Liddell. Exactly what the defense allowed, and then Caleb Wesson able to work that weak side glass. And
Oh, Tillman got hit
may have
again in
got
the
a
head.
piece of Xavier Tillman there. It gets quite physical in there on the glass.
Said first my eye, now it's my ear.
Yeah, let's take a look. They were tussling inside, Wesson and Tillman. Yeah, that's actually, that could have been a foul called easily. Twice. Came over the top.
All right.
And then gave him a nudge.
Caleb
on the
Weston's
lower
at the
body.
free throw line. Looks like the foul was on Tillman. And Caleb gets the
Been
first free
Caleb's
throw.
Game offensively, he's got 5 free throws, but just 1 field goal.
What's going on, OJ294 says MSU going to be a scary team in March Madness? Absolutely. Caleb Weston gets both free throws. Cuts the deficit down to 14 with 4:09 remaining in the ball game. Winston with the basketball brings it up the court.
4 minutes.
Guarded by Luther Muhammad.
In East Lansing.
Screen by Hall.
These 2 teams head to the Big Ten
Now
tournament
screen by
and beyond.
Tillman. Winston to Hall. Hall drives it.
Hall.
Got fouled.
Weston
Shot's
and
no
Roots,
good.
and
Goes to
he'll
the
go
free throw
to the
line for
free throw
2.
line.
Oh, we got a TV timeout. They got some temptations going around. I could dig that. Can we still win? LOL, says Jeffrey Russell. Let's get it. Trox to 1.5. Appreciate that. We are 2 away from the number change. Do want to say shout out to all 41 of you in the building. You guys are truly awesome. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are having fun because we are having fun over on the Troxel Sports Talk channel. I think the Big Ten as a whole will do well this year. Yeah, Jeffrey, I hope so. You know, I think we have one of the most teams in the tournament right now. I believe it's like 13 teams in the in March Madness. Put a fork in us. We're done, says Demon Dad. OJ294 says, I feel like MSU is better than Maryland. You know, when they got at least 3 people scoring well, I could see that. I could definitely see MSU being better than Maryland. Elijah Tatum says, if MSU keeps playing like this, they can win it all. Oh, absolutely. I would love to see a MSU-Wisconsin matchup. You know, either if it's in the Big Ten tournament or, you know, March Madness. I think that would be a great game. We lost 4-1 to Edmonton, so it could be worse, West Branch. Oh, I'm going to be doing a doubleheader next Sunday. Atlantic 10 Championship, Big Ten Championship. Saturday's the Big Ten semifinals. Oh, I'll be at work. I won't be able to do that game. But I'll be able to do the semifinals Saturday game. Eight teams ranked in the AP Top 25 this week. Most Big Ten teams of all time. That is insane.
Regular season crown, and these guys
Alrighty.
in white and green right now are trying to join them.
Yep, closing in on a piece of that pie as well, Brad.
And Hall makes the free throw.
It's been an impressive performance because they've led virtually from start to finish in this one. And
Michigan
they've got
State will be
contributions
shooting
from
2 free
everybody.
throws on every single
Dominated
foul
the
the rest of
glass.
the way. Got them
Had
both.
timely shots made when the Buckeyes
Michigan
came
or
out of the
Ohio
locker
State's
room in that
1-1
second half and
still.
really put some game pressure on the Spartans.
CJ Walker, shots no good. Liddell couldn't jam it home. Out of bounds, Ohio State basketball. Looks like it might have been on out of bounds on Hall.
Good drive here by Walker, and then you watch Liddell. Now with bodies around, you're entitled to hold on to it just for a bit.
All right,
Still wouldn't want to
Liddell
take a shot right now. It's still moving.
gives it to Andre Wesson. Wesson gives it to his brother, Caleb Wesson. Caleb Wesson turns around. Shots no good.
And the rebound.
And Cassius Winston with the rebound.
Showing you why he's
Brings it up the court.
probably the defensive player of the year in the Big Ten because he can go out and guard ball screens.
Yeah, Dayton is the hottest team
ball
right now.
handlers and do a really good job walling up.
Watts
You don't have double
to
good
Winston
post players when you've
to
got a guy
Hall.
like
Hall
Winston.
tried to jam it home, but it got blocked.
Wesson
Looks like
or
there is a
Garza
foul.
one-on-one.
Foul, I believe, is on Andre Wesson.
I think.
If it's on Wesson,
I
he's
believe
done.
Hall was trying to put it on top of somebody's head there. Both Wessons in the picture, and I think it was Andre.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yep.
So on his
Andre
last
Weston
regular
is
season
done.
game in the Big Ten, he'll foul out with 3 minutes remaining.
So the remaining 305 will be without Andre Wesson,
long
who's
walk
only
over the
had
bench.
9 points today.
Dwayne Washington's
I
gonna
do
come in
believe
for
that
him.
is the X factor for today's
Watts
outcome.
goes out and Arns comes back in for the Spartans.
All right, Hall makes the first.
Hall, his second tonight on
I hope the Big Ten tournament can come to Little Caesars Arena. All right, Hall misses the second. Muhammad with the rebound. CJ Walker brings it up. Walker drives it.
no foul call.
There is no foul. There should have been a foul.
And it rejected.
Cassius Winston with the basketball.
And we're down at 2:45 to play. 17-point lead is the biggest of the ball game.
All right, Winston drives it, kicks, steps back,
Winston, I should say,
and
with a
Winston
fadeaway
for
three.
three.
That look on his face.
It's a 20-point ball game, folks.
Crowd is going
2:25 remains.
absolutely crazy as the lead goes
Liddell
to 20.
to Muhammad. Muhammad for
I
three.
think on the next
And
ball
gets a
count,
three of his
Israel wants to
own.
take him out to an ovation, but he wanted one more.
Ohio State with the timeout. So I will be on in about 1 hour for the Detroit Pistons at the New York Knicks. We got a doubleheader today, folks. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys for coming out. We are 2 away from 1.5K. We got 35 likes. Can we see 40 likes? The goal is to get to 50 likes today. Cassius Winston, Joshua Langford, Kyle Arns, and Connor George are all seniors on senior night. Connor George enters the game.
special time in about 2 minutes. But I'm pretty sure they're bringing
All right.
Cassius Winston out at some point.
George. Oh,
what
with a
feed.
nice
Underneath
pass.
That wasn't an assist for Connor George.
Hall to Tillman.
He's going to take a shot.
To George. George for 3. No good.
Wanted that desperately
Washington with the rebound brings it up.
He was determined to get George.
Guarded by Hall. Hall tried to block, but the shot is good.
Then just a little too much of Michigan State getting contributions from everybody. Excellent defense.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
And the brilliance of
Winston with the
Cassius
basketball.
Winston.
Brought
Too
it up
much
the
for
court.
Buckeyes
Guarded
to
by
overcome on
Luther
the road
Muhammad.
today.
Screen by Tillman. Arns to Hall.
Call the give back
To
out.
George.
George thought about another one.
George to
Off
Winston.
his fellow senior.
5 seconds
Winston
on the
with
shot
4 to
clock.
shoot.
Winston shoots
Lets
a
it go.
3. Off the back iron.
Tracked down in the corner by
Luther
Ohio State.
Muhammad with the rebound.
A minute.
Brings it up the court.
And what will be the Spartans' 22nd win of the year, their 14th. in
Muhammad
Big
misses the 3. Winston with the
Ten play. I
rebound.
think it's about time for a timeout as soon as number 5 crosses the midcourt line.
And we got a timeout, Michigan State. I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercial. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Ohio State has 1 timeout left, and Michigan State has 2 timeouts left. Michigan State has the bonus plus, which is 2 free throws every single foul. And Ohio State is just in the bonus, which is a 1-on-1 situation. It is 80-65 with 53.8 seconds remaining in this ball game. All right.
Shot we have had of him there.
Arns with the basketball.
Arns on the dribble against his
Got
brother.
10 seconds remaining.
Kind of good too. Kyle against Justin. The Arns brothers. going
5
at it
seconds
with
on the
4
clock.
shot clock. Back
Got it to Winston.
Arns.
Winston to
Back
Arns.
over
Arns
his
is
brother.
for 3. No good.
Get it to
Rebounded
go.
by
Another 30 seconds.
Liddell.
And there's a reach-in foul
All right.
by Winston.
Winston
And
fouls
That
Muhammad.
should bring him out of the ball game, I would think. We don't want to make too big a deal of one guy, but with the season he's had, the tribulations and trials,
Yes.
and the death
Fouls
of his
on
brother,
Cassius
and
Winston.
being a special
It was a
player
foul
here,
to
and
give.
He mentioned with the greats ever
Yeah.
in Michigan State history. And he's going to have 2,000 points by the time the Big Ten tournament is over. He'll be about 900 assists by the time the Big Ten tournament's over before the NCAA tourney. And now Kyle Arns, one of the captains,
All right, Kyle Arns
coming
out
out.
of the ball game. Gave his brother on Ohio State a hug as well. And now kissing the
court.
kissing the
At
court.
Breslin Center.
Gives Tom Izzo a hug as well. As well as the assistant head coach.
Luther Muhammad at the free throw line.
All right, Luther Muhammad at the free throw line. And his free throw is up. And good. What's going on, Fortune over Fame? Oh, yeah. The standing ovations and stuff like that, man. You know, when you put that hard work and effort in, all right, both free throws are good. You know, it really makes it a special moment.
Listen to another senior go out.
All right, Connor George going back to the bench. And he also kisses the court. What's going on in the coach place? Says big win for Michigan State. Absolutely.
Tillman to inbound.
All right, Tillman brings it up. Oh, wrong guy.
And a foul.
They didn't have that quite choreographed.
No.
Washington with the steal.
Chuckling about it. I think it's going to end up with the right result, though. Stoppage in play and a chance
Now, let's
to
watch
serenade
and listen.
salute.
All right, Cassius Winston, I believe, is now. Yep, Cassius Winston's out the ball game. Wow, Winston 27 points, 10 for 14 shooting, and 4 assists. And Winston kisses the court.
One of the best ever here.
Hey, hopefully Detroit can draft you, Cassius
Here comes
Winston.
the big hug.
The coach plays. We are
Chance
one
of
away
MVP
from
in the background as
1.5.
And what might be the
All right,
final
Washington
points here for
Gets the free
the
throw.
Buckeyes. Dwayne Washington from the free throw line.
It is 80 to 69,
11
9.4.
point.
Hall
Michigan
set
State
to
win
inbound.
as they go to 14.
And I
6,
believe
and
that's
it's a share
Izzo
of
with
Big
the
Ten
ball.
crowd for the third
Got
year
it
in a
over
row
half
for
court.
Spartan.
And Michigan State Spartans defeat the Ohio State Buckeyes 80 to 69. That is your final, folks. What a game, what a game. It was all the second half. And Michigan State Spartans put on that defensive presence. And guys stepped up for them. You know, you had Tillman with 15, Henry with 12, Watts with 19, Winston with 27. And just think, Kyle Arns didn't even score. He was 0 for 3. Ohio State ended a 9-0 run, or 9-0 run. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, the Gridiron Blitz. That's tough, brother. Coach Play says, one away. Let's go. What's going on, Chris? How's it going, brother? Let me get the box score for you guys. And I'll read off the stat lines for you guys so you guys can be up to date with that. All right. For the Ohio State Buckeyes, Washington finished with 16 points, 5 rebounds. 1 assist, or I'm sorry, no assist, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 2 fouls. Caleb Wesson, 8.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block shot, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 3 fouls. Andre Wesson with 9 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and 5 fouls. CJ Walker had 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and 4 fouls. Muhammad had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 3 fouls. Liddell off the bench had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 foul. Arns had played only 8 minutes and had 1 rebound. For the Spartans, Cassius Winston, 27 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 4 fouls. Henry had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 block shots, 2 steals, and 2 fouls. Tillman had 15 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 block shots, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, and 3 fouls. Rocket Watts had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and 2 fouls. Kyle Arns had 0 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Off the bench, Hall had 3 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block shot, 1 foul. Brown had 2 points, 1 rebound or 1 assist, 1 turnover. Kithier had 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 foul. For the team, 45% shooting from field goals for Ohio State, 48% for Michigan State. 3-point percentage, both teams shot 31%. Free throw percentage, 84% for Ohio State, 78% for Michigan State. 9 turnovers for Ohio State, 8 turnovers for Michigan State. 6 assists for Ohio State, 19 for Michigan State, 26 rebounds, 4 offensive for Ohio State, 34 rebounds, 9 offensive for Michigan State, 1 block shot for Ohio State, 6 blocks for Michigan State, 5 steals for Ohio State, 7 steals for Michigan State, 18 personal fouls for Ohio State, 17 for Michigan State, and no teams had any technical fouls. What's going on, Manny Lopez? Appreciate you for coming out. Michigan State did beat the Ohio State Buckeyes 80-69. And I will be on in about 45 minutes for the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks. We are doing a double stream today, folks. Hey! I want to say shout out to each and every single one of you guys. I salute you guys. You guys got me to 1.5K. I appreciate that. Man, that looks so clean. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot to me, real talk. You know, I'm so, like, when I first started this and I called up the Gridiron Blitz back in April, or back at the end of March, and we set up, you know, a meet time in May or April, I was like, I don't think I'll ever, you know, hit over 10 subscribers. 1490 later, I'm over here at 1500. I'm truly appreciative of each and every single one of you guys. Hopefully you guys all have the notification bells on. It means a lot, you know, for coming out and rocking with me. I'll be doing, you know, March Madness all, you know, here coming up. The Big Ten tournament I'll be on. And, you know, I do NBA basketball as well. I'll be doing the playoffs and finals, drafts for the NFL and NBA. And, you know, we do NFL, NBA, college football, and basketball. You know, so I do appreciate you guys. Definitely look in my link below for the Gridiron Blitz, Amy Amor, Staple Sports, Arthur Aliverden, and Amy Amor, and also MonStar Sports and Entertainment. What's going on, Grayson Hickson? Appreciate you for coming out. About 25 minutes away from me. But I am going to get set up again for the Pistons and the Knicks. That will be on at, I believe that's 7:30. I do have it set up already. I got to just get, like, water situated and, you know, take a quick break. Try to get, you know, my voice up for, you know, that game. Yep, the game will start at 7:30. I'll be on for that. Looks like Frank Ntilikina is possibly a game time decision. Dennis Smith is out Obviously, Blake and Luke Kennard is out. Derrick Rose is probably out. And Brandon Knight is game time decision. But we're going to have some fun for that as well. Manny Lopez says, go Celtics. Man, the Jazz beat the Celtics and the Pistons, so I will say, out of the East, I am probably going for the Celtics, in the playoffs. I think the Celtics are underrated. Them and the Miami Heat. I think those two teams are underrated in the East. That's in the playoffs. Out West, I am going for the LA Clippers. I do have, the Clippers and Bucks in the NBA Finals, but you never know. That's why you got to play the games. But my Detroit Pistons are likely looking at a top 4 pick, maybe, or a lottery pick. Thanks, man. Although I have a friend who is a Heat fan who is super annoying. Hey, I have a couple friends that I went to high school with that are Michigan State fans, and I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. And we'll have some friendly competition and jaw jacking and things like that. And, we have fun. But I know what you mean, though. If I take I-75 all the way. But I will say this, in college basketball right now, I do forget who said it, but they said Dayton was one of the hottest teams in college basketball, and I have to agree. Whoever got to play Dayton is going to have a tough task. I believe Dayton has a lottery pick type player that's going to be coming out in the draft this year, so I'm definitely going to be on the lookout and scouting him as well in March Madness. So, that's why I do a lot of these college games, especially in the NFL and college football. I look at it for draft and things like that, and just see who's coming up for the team and who's coming out to make the next step into the pros. But I enjoy it. I enjoy all the new people like Manny Lopez. Appreciate you. And also Grayson Hickson, I appreciate you. OJ 294, I appreciate you. Meeting new people is always fun. Seeing the regulars is fun as well. I definitely appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. But with that being said, I got about 40 minutes until I'll be on again. Come to the stream of the Pistons and the Knicks. It is already up, so you guys can hit the bell button on that. So as soon as that goes live, you guys could just be notified on that one video. If you got your notifications set on all, you still be notified when I go live for that. But we have fun. We do keep everybody, respectful. I have friends, West Branch Ball right here is a Michigan State Spartan. Jeffrey Russell is an Ohio State Buckeye fan. I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. But we all have fun. We'll mess around with each other and talk this and that. But at the end of the day, we're brothers. We all, we love the game. Yeah, technically Miami, Ohio is closer to me. But with that being said, you guys, I hope to see you guys all for the Pistons and the Knicks. And I will see you guys there. With that being said, this is Troxel Sports Talk, and I'm signing out of this one. Have a nice day. See you soon.